Hello everyone and welcome to Sirens in the Rising Sun here in the Ryōgoku Sumo Hall in Tokyo, Japan. As always, I'm Kane Michael.
I'm Brad Maple, and I never thought that we would ever see TKS right here in Japan, and we have a star-studded match
Yes,
card
we do.
tonight.
As you can see, one of our highly anticipated matchups being the Sirens World Championship between these two women who know each other very well, Julianna and Rachel Reigns. That's bound to be a spectacle.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. And these are two veterans of TKS going off. Angel Warren and Larissa Demendez also tonight. We wait here, and I believe we're starting the show with this. It's going to be the Great Asia versus Katya, which, this is going to be a great matchup. And just like a showing between both of these two women having two different styles and two different personalities. I think this Japanese crowd is going to be definitely interested in watching.
Yes, exactly. Especially with the fan base such as this, they are always behind the absolutely in-depth, deep, and just brooding characters such as the Great Asia herself. And I think that she's going to fit in pretty well considering where we're located. You know, not saying that she's a sumo wrestler or anything of the sort, but her style is definitely very abrasive, and definitely she is all for the hands-on combat, which is the exact opposite of Katya, who is more known for her high-flying style and her preference of using lots of kick combinations.
Oh no, exactly. You nailed it right on the head, Michael, when you talked about this Japanese crowd and what maybe they're going to think about with Asia, because they have a different culture around here when it comes to wrestling, and they seem to very much respect that brute force mentality in that ring. So we'll have to see how they, I guess, interact or how they cheer or boo Asia and Katya as well.
This is a much different crowd tonight, and we are not exactly certain what to expect, not just from them, but the Sirens as well, as they compete here for the first time.
Oh no, exactly. Like just a whole new crowd of people seeing all of these women as now we wait for Katya to make her way to the ring.
Yes, exactly. And although we are in a much different country than we are used to, no matter where we go, it seems that the fans always get behind some Katya.
Exactly. Saluting to all the women around the world, even right here in Japan. She finally makes her way with that pyro right behind her.
Yes, in signature Katya fashion, just showing off that athleticism first off every single time before she makes her way out for a match. And in a way, I guess you could say that's kind of a little bit of a tease to her opponents as to what they're to be expecting from her. But, I think that's also just a bit of a testament to her bubbly attitude as well when it comes to dealing with absolutely everyone that she goes up against.
Oh, no, exactly. And again, I believe this matchup is going to be very interesting, very fast-paced. If Katya gets her way, and if Asia is able to get the momentum, it's definitely going to be very ground-based and very brutal, to say the least. Looks like Asia's just taking her time to get in the ring here.
That's exactly, as you can see, Katya's all rearing and ready to go. Took off her jacket and everything.
There we go. These two already sizing each other up there. Excuse me. Start circling each other.
Yes, and I do believe this matchup is now officially underway. Oh!
We already got a gut kick now by Asia. And quick European uppercut telling Katya to bring it.
You can just see the size difference
and
between these
does.
two, but it does not stop Katya from taking an uppercut back to Asia of her own.
But as you just said, the size disadvantage between these two women, but Katya definitely has the speed advantage, quickly getting that arm wringer and bringing it down.
Yeah.
Look, the Great Asia looks like he just took the legs out from under Katya in a quick 1 count. And
she stays in this one, albeit the, like I was saying before, very upfront approach Asia typically takes in her matches. Looks sending her across the ring here.
Oh, exactly. And she was going for that patented knee, but Katya saw it coming. Rolling her up now. Interesting prawn hold.
Tying her all up there, but only a 1 count for Katya's efforts as they're both back up on their feet here. Back into the corner they go, Asia.
Throwing her back into the turnbuckle, jumping off the ropes. Huge bulldog face buster.
It is driving the face into the mat there. Nothing fancy about that with that textbook bulldog, but only a 2 count, however. And Katya is still in this one, and seemingly to Asia's surprise, although it is still quite early in the matchup.
Exactly, but this matchup between both of these women, this is a very high-key matchup in knowing, I guess, where all the women rank when it comes to maybe facing off against Julianna for that TKS Sirens championship.
Exactly, because we all know that Katya is... Beautiful leaping drop kick. The height she was able to get to match up to Asia there.
Hey, jumping off the rope. Huge suicide dive over the top rope. And almost hitting this crowd right here.
And definitely not as much outside ring room that they're used to. But like I was saying earlier, I think you definitely were correct in the sense of everyone trying to jock for position here in this, series of exhibition matches tonight, especially with Katya being the official #1 contender for the Sirens World title. I think that Julianna definitely has her eyes glued to this one.
Oh, exactly. And definitely Asia believes that she should be the #1 contenders. Oh, my. Showing a huge fury of chops right here on Katya, and as I said, she believes that she should be the #1 contender, that she should just be the champion right now as it is. As we're seeing some brutal punches by Katya, just showing the disrespect and showing the disrespect down to this crowd.
Absolutely no remorse for her opponent or anybody that is watching her in the ring, Asia. And speaking of, I'm pretty certain that she's got to have a little bit of a chip on her shoulder, as she has been seen on social media blaming the likes of Rachel Reigns for her loss in the #1 contender gauntlet back on the first episode of Aftershock. So I'm certain that she definitely has some harsh feelings towards the other Siren, in the sense that...
Oh, she definitely does! Oh, huge spine buster out of nowhere. And this could put Katya out of it. Only a 2 count.
To Asia's dismay, as you can see. But yeah, I definitely think that, along with Rachel getting a shot and now her facing the official #1 contender, she definitely has more to prove than she ever has here this evening.
Definitely. And she's been showing off that she is no joke in that ring. We used to think that just Zeta did all her work for her. But as we can see, she's just so brutal in that ring. You have to question why she even has Zeta around.
Yes, exactly. She has proven she is just as, if not even more dominant than the woman that she stands behind in Zeta Ion. But I don't think any of that matters here, as Katya is now turning the offense around. Like I was speaking earlier, that kick combination coming into play.
Oh, we got a German. No, now a dragon suplex.
Holding on.
And hitting it off with a huge straight jacket with a beautiful bridge. Only a 2 count. Well, we don't see that a lot by Katya throwing out a Chimera Plex with the trifecta of different suplexes.
That's exactly. Even though Katya is a longtime veteran in the ring, she is always trying to improve her craft, going back to those kicks.
Exactly, and this is what I talked about earlier when it comes to momentum. Maybe I just spoke too soon, and Asia jumping in and hitting her with a huge loot that's pressed on top of Katya. And again, there's a bunch of punches. Whoa. Oh, she's not done.
Ooh, got her in a triangle hold here. Very innovative offense here from Asia. As you can see that she's just choking and has the neck wrapped around in those legs while she's keeping a hold of the arm. And that can, can leave you senseless there.
Oh no, definitely can, but Katya finding a way out of it. Hitting her with a quick little power bomb to get out of the maneuver. She looks dazed for a minute, but finds her way over to Asia, and was looking for something, but Asia just slamming Katya's face. Looks like almost on the bottom rope.
Into another pinfall.
And this could winner it. Only a 2 count again. And now I think this is, again, it just seems like Katya's not been able to get momentum or a lot of it in this matchup so far. And it definitely, the size advantage that Asia has is definitely helping out. But hit her with a power bomb out of nowhere.
I think that could be it. And there I thought it was a variation of Asia's signature power bomb there, but maybe not so much. She wasn't able to get the full effect in there.
Oh yeah, that was a much quicker powerbomb than what we're used to, and usually she has a lot of force behind it, but I don't know, maybe this was a quick one. Maybe she's like, maybe getting tired, maybe having a little jet lag.
Oh wait, and this could be it right here. The follow-up, we saw her put away Rachel in similar fashion with the double power bombs, but Katya fighting out of it here.
We did. fighting out of it, throwing Asia off the ropes, jumping over, and hitting her with a tilt-a-whirls. Hurricane Rana, putting her on the ropes. And hitting her with a huge
the Tiger feint kick landing right on the forehead of Asia. They're sending her going just straight into the middle of the ring. As you can see, Katsu's now on the top rope. And
oh my
God, with some sort of spinning stunner.
I think that was a stunner. Just one of the match.
Whatever that she would like to call it, it definitely put away Asia, and Katya is still going headstrong into her potential title bout against Julianna, if Julianna even wins later on this evening against Rachel Reigns.
Again, wow, congratulations. I can't get over that move. That was a stunner out of nowhere. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, right here in Japan, the TKS women taking over the country. And we have more action coming up right now.
Yes, and if you are just now tuning in, you definitely missed a very back and forth in a way matchup between Asia and Katya, with Katya able to come out on top after what seemed to be a good period of just being absolutely dominated by Asia. But as we're moving on here, I have been informed that we have a couple more matches scheduled than we originally anticipated, and that's always a pleasant surprise here in Total Knockout Society, as we have a plethora of talent backstage at all times. And out comes Akira, and I have been informed that she has put together what she considers a special treat for our Japanese audience here this evening.
Do you think that involves her singing?
Well, I think so. I'm almost positive she's got a mic on, and I'm not sure if she's singing right now, but we're definitely bound to find out in a few moments just what she's put together for everybody, if this is not already it.
Let's see how this goes.
Konnichiwa. My name is Akira Bergel, and I'm here to give you all a special treat. I'm here to sing a little song live for you guys, so I can give you guys the best performance of the night. Are you ready?
Seems like the fans are into it.
It's so hot and I need some rain. And don't stop 'cause I'm halfway there. It's not complicated, we'll just syncopate it. We travel the night. One love uniting, two bodies synchronizing. Don't even need to tell me, baby, just breathe on me. Baby, just breathe on me. To touch, just
Well, it appears that we have a bit of an interruption. Such a shame, really. And
Yeah,
from the sound of it,
shame.
yeah, you know, I think that the fans were definitely into it, minus a couple. But it's, you know, it's fine. You know, I think she was trying her best, and I think that's all that matters, but it appears that Annie Conchi had definitely heard enough of it, and again, what a shame, really.
I mean, I hope these Japanese fans, like, I don't know, it kind of sounded like that K-pop that everyone's into now. It's entertaining.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure, but you know, I guess we'll find out afterwards when we receive the official ratings for the show exactly what everyone thought of Akira's first display here. But from what I'm being informed, it looks like there is going to be a match. So we have that to look forward to.
Oh, exactly. Annie Conchi, one half of the Anarchy Angels, and both her and Ashley are both forces to be reckoned with. And I don't know if Akira's going to be ready to fight little Annie.
Yeah, no, you definitely cannot count Annie out, although her and Ashlyn have not had exactly the best season to start off thus far. They always seem to turn it around in the end, which is always what matters. So we're definitely going to see if her luck can change tonight as she takes on Akira.
The bell is underway, and Akira already... that's some sort of dancing, I suppose. But nonetheless, they're finally circling up and sizing each other up, and Annie did not seem to like that again, and quickly going after the arm.
Kicks the lower back there, just taking Akira down to her knees, and goodness, a beautiful DDT type of maneuver there.
And that was quickly almost a 2 count, but Akira finding a way out of it, and Annie staying on top of her, and oh my, huge elbows right on the top of Akira's head, and that had to hurt. And
following up here again, back to the focal point of the head there, just kicking her straight in the face to add insult to injury. Nothing fancy about that one.
I mean, quickly going for the pin right after that too, and almost a 3 count. But really, this is what the Anarchy Angels and Annie are about, just devastating blows. And
another kick out there from Akira, to Annie's surprise.
I know, I think we might see the attitude of Annie maybe, but Akira finding a way to get some momentum in this match, throwing Annie in the corner and quickly going after her legs. And again, wow, it's several kicks just almost taking the legs right from under Annie, and again another dance by Akira before hitting a basement drop kick.
Oh yeah, and it hit all the abdomen there of Annie, who no doubt probably had the wind knocked out of her. Looked like she was going to follow up with yet another one.
Well, Annie hit her with a huge knee out of nowhere. Quickly go for the pin. Only a 1 count. And quickly going off the ropes, trying to snap Akira's neck, but Akira moving out of the way and throwing her over the rope.
Annie able to catch herself. But Akira bringing her right back in, telling her not so fast.
And bouncing off the ropes now, and we got a roll up quickly out of nowhere. 2, this could be it.
Very close. So I don't think anybody was expecting that roll up. It came out of seemingly nowhere there. But Annie able to, quickly take matters into her own hands and kick out before it reached the official 3.
Annie quickly moving out of the way and hit her the huge Luthes press. Huge punches. I think right in Akira's nose. Started holding that for a minute. I think Annie saw that too, as again these huge clubbing punches and now elbows right into the face of Akira. And this is what I was trying to explain earlier, just the brutality of both of just Annie. Like when she smells blood in the water, she sees that like one of your body parts isn't doing so good in the match, she jumps right on top of it.
Yeah, she definitely has to take advantage of anything that she can get a hold of, but Akira seemingly snapping out of the daze she was in after those brute punches.
Oh yeah, now we're seeing a little fury, a little series of leg drops now, and got another one of the dancing variety. She goes for the pin. 1, 2, Annie
once
kicking
again,
out.
a very close count there, but Annie not staying down and out of this one.
Annie's still finding breath in this matchup, and oh, huge snap suplex. But oh,
holding
keeping
on,
it locked in.
to keep it going.
Showing some good wrestling ability right here in Japan, and oh, finishing
Oh!
the Fisherman with the bridge too.
Very impressive from Annie there. It definitely has shown some wrestling prowess that she's developed over the last couple of seasons as we've seen her here in Total Knockout Society, starting out absolutely brand new and fresh to, you know, the wrestling business. She has just completely bloomed, as you can see, as now she's taken the control once again. Ooh.
Oh, this is the attitude that we have seen of Annie Akanchi throughout all of her seasons. This bratty nature of her really coming into play right now, just telling Akira that she is not better than her. I think Akira heard that loud and clear. I think that just made her angry now, throwing Annie into the ropes, and oh, that was that kick she was trying to get earlier.
The enziguri dropping Annie down to the middle of the... Oh!
Oh.
Looked like she was going for a handspring moonsault, but to no avail there. Oh!
Yeah, and a huge running elbow by Annie Akanchi. Again, just waving goodbye to Akira, saying that this match is going to be over.
Ooh, and that combination of strikes there from Annie.
And oh! Akira with a huge heel kick. Taking the momentum. Bouncing off the ropes. And oh, huge standing C. Oh, whoa, wait, what's this? Oh my. Huge split-legged leg drop, but a rope break.
Yeah, that rookie experience there of Akira not, it not coming into her mind to check where Annie was ring-wise.
And
oh, and once again, that vicious elbow just taking Akira straight to the floor.
Oh, exactly, now that might have just knocked her out here. But oh, another 2 count. You know, Annie's jumping right back on top of it. Only a 1 count this time, and Annie, I don't know, this might be the detriment of her in this match, since we've seen the attitude like we brought up before, and I don't know, this might cost her. It's just throwing Akira across the ring.
She may be setting up for something big here. Is it going to...
Oh! Huge hip press, a hip toss out of nowhere. Excuse me there, as Annie was trying to go for another one of those elbows. But Akira saw it coming.
No avail, an arm winger there, taking Annie down to the floor.
And oh! Flipping.
Over she goes. A single leg monkey flip. The momentum taking Annie straight out to the floor, though.
Now Akira trying to get outside and try and fight Annie out there, but the ref just not letting her. And oh, Annie taking the advantage, and oh, huge. Whoa. Oh my.
Oh, rolled through there. Looked like it was a DDT, but she kept on, holding on into a guillotine choke.
Yeah, huge dragon. Well, no, yeah, you're right, a guillotine choke. That's not a dragon. Wow, that was completely out of nowhere from that DDT position, and she might win this one.
Very close. Akira looked like she was fading, but there might be some fight in her after all as she pushes Annie off of her.
And finding a way out of that hold, and going back after that arm. And she sized it up for something. Picking Annie up, and kicking her right in the gut. And huge jumping DDT out of nowhere.
And this definitely could be it. Annie looks to be out of it.
And that's it.
Wow, what an I would call it an upset victory here for Akira in one of her first matches in Total Knockout Society.
Talking about an upset right here. Wow, I wasn't expecting this out of Akira coming out here at first and singing for this crowd, but she showed off some good wrestling prowess right here tonight.
Well, as you know, intense as that matchup was, as we can see, it is being brought to our attention that we have some tag team matchup planned for this evening between the Border Wars and the Dangerous License. We're going to be facing for the first time ever, and you know, this is going to be a very, very interesting matchup considering the brutality of both of these forces coming to a head here. you know, you got such intense personalities on both sides of it, especially with the success Céline and Kasey as the Dangerous License have been experiencing as of late.
Exactly. Kane, you know, we've talked about this anytime there's a tag team match right here in TKS. And we talk about how this women's tag division is the greatest thing ever out of any other tag team divisions that other companies tried to start for women. They have put women's tag team wrestling on the map, and they have had crazy good teams. There's no other way to say it. Just the amount of talent on this tag team roster is second to none.
Absolutely. Whenever you think of the word tag teams, you definitely look, especially for the women's divisions, to Total Knockout Society for your fill with, as you can see, personalities such as Kasey and Céline, who, you know, from what we can say, on a bit more of a, you know, low-key fashion, are more than just a tag team. As you can see now, Céline, the Hellcats champion, with the help of Kasey, you know, it's, you know, these are bonds that all these women have with one another that are unmatched by absolutely any other force, both men and women, arguably, in any company that you see.
Oh. I wasn't really expecting that, but okay.
Yeah, like I said, I think that some of these teams are a little bit more than teams, but, you know, we do not discriminate. Absolutely everybody is welcome. And if they get the job done, then hey, all power to them, and they've been very successful. So
I know if they're able to get the job done against one of the more decorated tag teams that this roster has created, then this is gonna be a big upset, you know, for the Dangerous License if they're able to top Adriana Sharkova and Elena.
Yes, Adriana Sharkova and Elena Petrova have been this company's, well, you know, kind of ironic to say considering Céline is in the mix, have been the biggest villains this company has had since the very beginning, you know, and they continue to just, you know, have their reign of terror over the whole entire locker room, company, whatever you will say and call it. You know, the Border Horse have probably been at the root of whatever problem there's been, and, you know, they have a little bit of problem themselves right now with Pure, who have taken the tag titles from them. And, you know, I think that this is a bit of a different playing field for them, because they're not really used to kind of having to jock for position, I guess you could say, because albeit Céline is a champion in her own right, she is a solo competition champion, being the Hellcats one. So hey, you know, we may just see a bit of a shifting in the tag team championship rankings here. If either of these teams win, it could go either way.
I don't know exactly. You nailed it again with the Border Horse. This is the first time ever that they're the ones going after the championship. They got to climb up the mountain of all these tag teams, and like they got to fight the young blood of both Céline and Kasey Benz, which both of them are very scary individuals, and we've seen a bunch of matches between them, and they are two vicious individuals. And Adriana,
speaking of vicious, there.
They're just rubbing Celine's face against the rope. Yeah, they might steal it. And wow, that was a close one.
Definitely a close one. I don't think Céline appreciated that too much in the slightest, but Elena is taking it right to Céline regardless. They seem to be pretty equally matched here, both physique-wise, height.
Oh, exactly.
I think Elena may have her being the experience. Oh, that long leg of Elena just spinning around to take Céline to the floor.
Yeah. And once we saw that huge gut kick, well, a gut punch or whatever, I'm smelling over my words. It's just kicking Céline right in the gut with, looks like she's wearing stiletto heels of some sort.
Yeah, I know, and that's definitely more unorthodox, especially from being an in-ring competitor, but, you know, Elena is able to keep her. Oh my god!
Huge discus clothesline by Céline. That could have just knocked her out.
Wow. I don't think there's anybody on this roster more hard-hitting than Céline is. God, that was just... She just laid all into that one. I almost would call it a haymaker over a clothesline.
I might have to agree with you on that. And honestly, we talk about the power that Céline brings. I believe she's probably one of the more underrated Sirens that we have on the roster. Definitely. Even though she's a champion, she goes to the pin and get another
beautiful butterfly suplex there. You know, whether you want to consider her underrated or not, she definitely backs up everything that she's got. You know, she definitely is more action than words, and that is definitely rare to see here. But
exactly, Kasey now tagged in, and double foot kick, and again, there's another double team move by the Dangerous License, just picking off her. Do you want to brace on? Okay.
Hello everyone once again, and welcome back to the Ryōgoku Sumo Hall here in Tokyo, Japan for Sirens and the Rising Sun. If you're just tuning in, we are in the midst of tag team action here between the Dangerous License and the Border Wars, who have just been going at it all throughout the commercial break and beforehand. You know, at first it appeared that Elena was going to have control over Céline at the time, but you know, considering the tag just before the commercial break, Adriana was since brought in and took control of Kasey, but I might have just spoken a bit too soon, as they are now taking it to one half of Border Wars. Adriana, double gut buster there.
Yeah, even before the gut buster, those huge vicious knees by both women, and now Céline just trying to pick off Adriana. She's lays on the ground. And this is, you never see this. The Border Whores in all of their matches, they're usually the ones dominating the match and have all the momentum. This is the first time in a while I've ever seen this.
Yes, and you couldn't be more right, Brad. You know, we are used to the Border Whores at least having a game plan, going to absolutely everything. But I think with, this definitely being one of the later announced matchups, I didn't have enough time to prepare, or whatever the case may be, because the Dangerous License have just been all over them.
Oh, exactly. It's funny, we talked about it earlier with how Céline and Elena, they had to have same attributes, and like you could maybe see the comparisons between these two teams, and you would think that the experience by the Border Whores would help them out, but it really hasn't been so far. But Adriana getting some life in here. Their huge patented European uppercut bringing Céline to the mat. And she's not done. Going after that elbow, it looks like. Bouncing off the ropes, and huge lariat to the back of the head.
You know, we definitely say that out of the two in the Dangerous License, Céline is the hard-hitting one, but I think that it kind of goes the same for saying for the Border Whores with Adriana. So this right now is very evenly matched in the strength department. I think Céline might have a bit more of a height advantage, but I think Adriana has been adjusting quite well. As you kind of see that she was kind of like holding the hair while looking over at Kasey of Céline, maybe teasing her just a bit there.
I think you might be right, trying to play some mind games, which she usually does, but only a 2 count. You know, going for that pin again. Almost in shock, but kicks out again.
Adriana stays on the offense of Céline here. It looks like she's going to now take her into friendly territory. Elena's now tagged in here. Got the stiletto heels.
Wow, that was a vicious maneuver, and I think that's why, you know, Elena likes to use heels in her matchups. And somehow only a 2 count.
And miraculously there, Céline is staying in this one. As you can see, Kasey's kind of pacing back and forth over there.
Huge running boot and that huge heel. Wow, it just looks like Celine's just stumbling to get the tag to Kasey, and
and Kasey is fired up. She is ready to get in this one.
Oh yeah, like a bat out of hell. Kasey just throwing haymakers at Elena, but somehow kicking out.
Yeah, Elena staying in this one after that absolutely quick display there from Kasey, who is now the legal member of the Dangerous License in this matchup.
Exactly. Hitting now Elena, a huge sleeper slam, and I don't think she's done. And we're seeing this like picking like almost the remains of Elena, like she was like a carcass, and she was like a vulture. And we've seen this before by Kasey, the modified camo clutch, and it looks like Elena's like the back of her head's touching her foot almost.
Oh yeah, definitely putting Elena's flexibility to the test here with this one.
And Elena quickly getting out of this one. And eyebrow kick. I wouldn't expect anything else from this team.
Oh yeah, definitely nothing fancy about that one. It is just pure disrespect and, you know, some of the dirtiest tactics you can get here. Oh, and uppercut.
A huge neck breaker to follow up. Now Adriana going for the pin. And this could be it. And wow.
Oh, that was one of the closest 2 counts that I think I've seen here in a very long time. Kasey staying in this one somehow.
Honestly, somehow staying in this now. Adriana with a fury at knees right to the abdomen of Kasey. She goes off the ropes and again, a huge clothesline out of the back of the head of Kasey now. She goes for the pin. And again, another 2 count. And this is really just showing how much the Dangerous Alliances want to jockey up in this tag team division. But I don't think Adriana's going to let him with a huge tiger suplex. With the bridge.
Display there, not giving Kasey any moment to kind of gather herself. Ooh, kind of see Adriana drop to 1 knee there. Might be the effects of this matchup thus far. She definitely was taking the beating earlier.
Oh, exactly. You know, Adriana just showing off that ring experience now with huge chops, thrust kicks, and punches. Just pushing Kasey back into the corner and tagging in her partner, Elena, again. And Elena going up the ropes. And oh my God, a big boot sidewalk slam.
God, and Kasey could definitely be seeing stars here after that one.
I think you might be right. Kasey just looks like she doesn't know where she's going. And Elena just smacking Céline to the floor.
Oh, yeah. And I think Kasey was able to catch that out of the corner of her eye, so I think that adds a little bit more to the mind games here of the Border Hordes. Oh, so you can see a sudden spring of life here maybe from Kasey.
Run off the ropes and huge leg kick and huge spinning kick right to the kidneys of Elena. And we got a roll-up pin.
Adriana quickly breaking it up.
And
Céline there to stop it.
And Elena throwing Céline out.
Up she goes.
Oh my
God, and I think I saw that before from Kasey. Looked like she's Céline there, her own version of the Midnight Massacre, and they just put away the Border Wars.
What is happening tonight?
God, now that is what you call an upset. I don't think anybody in a million years would expect the Dangerous Alliance to put away a force such as the Border Wars. God, I think Pura might need to keep a lookout for these two.
What? Is it the Young Bloods?
Everything was beautiful. 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 Everything was beautiful.
Come on, girls. Get it up. Alright. 24/7. Here we go. Get 'em up. Woo. Alright.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just tuning in, you just missed the upset victory of the Dangerous Alliances beating the Border Hordes right here in Tokyo, Japan. But the night is still young, ladies and gentlemen, and we are still rolling.
Yes, we are. After a very, very, intense tag team matchup, the Dangerous Alliances were able to put away the Border Wars in just a fashion nobody would expect. But now we kind of make our way back over to the singles division of Total Knockout Society as we look to see Larissa de Mendez take on Angel Warren. And if my memory serves me correct, I think this is the first time these two are going to be facing off. And at least, no, I'm pretty sure they faced once before, actually, if I do recall. At the time, Larissa was the Sirens world champion, as well as Angel being the Hellcats, and I do believe Larissa came out on top that time.
I believe you might be right, but either way, if they have fought him before, if they haven't, this match is definitely going to be interesting between these two TKS veterans.
Yes, exactly. Both former champions in their own right, and I think that their main goal here tonight, rather win or lose either of them, is that they kind of prove that, you know, just because they don't have the belts on their shoulders, that does not mean that they're not capable of getting the job done.
Oh no, exactly. Just Angel Warren, she's definitely one of the veterans of the sport, not just in TKS, but just the wrestling business in general. And, you know, so she's had some tough moments in her career, but definitely TKS has been the limelight of her career, as having the longest reigning Hellcats championship reign right here and getting some great victories over a lot of our stars right here. And I think she's looking to add another one here tonight with Larissa.
Hopefully for her sake she's able to get the job done, but Larissa is no easy opponent to put away, having taken on 2, 3, sometimes even 4 opposing Sirens at once. I don't think that there's anything that gets thrown at her that she cannot somehow, some way come out on top with.
Oh, exactly, and we are underway between these two women, and they're already showing that attitude between each other, so I don't think these two women like each other very much.
Either they may not care for each other too much, or they are just very competitive. Either or, they definitely have a little bit of a score to settle after their last bout with one another, as Larissa looks to take control of the collar and elbow tie-up they just had. Oh! And Angel, though.
Yeah, showing off her ring experience, just bringing Larissa right to the floor, but quickly getting out of it. Larissa did, and throwing Angel right into the ropes. And Angel staying right on top of her.
Very impressive. The two just kind of jock her position to see who's going to gather the most control here in the very early moments of the matchup.
And yeah, Larissa quickly with those thrust kicks. It looks like Angel's still trying to size up Larissa in this matchup in the early goings. It's Larissa quickly going off the ropes, and an Angel
once again getting shut down by Angel, who's just one step ahead of her.
Oh, exactly. She's showing off her prowess in this ring, and as she's really toying with Larissa thus far. But maybe I spoke too soon, and
oh God, that series there ending with that roundhouse is taking Angel to the floor. Leg drop to follow, pinfall, and 2.
Wait, that was an early 2 count already, Michael. This is that's a little dangerous already, that Larissa already put a beating on Angel so far.
Yes, exactly, and she is taking it to her here.
Exactly, we see another pin now by Larissa, and only a 1 count. Seems really surprised with that, as so am I.
Yes, not able to keep the former Hellcats champion down, and Angel Warren, I think that she definitely has a lot more going for her in this matchup, but right now Larissa is looking very impressive, tying her leg up there in like a variated abdominal stretch of sorts.
Yeah, I've never seen this move before. It's the first time I've ever seen it. And Angel quickly finding a way out of it, and hitting Larissa right, and it looks like the temple area of her skull, and throwing her back into the corner.
Oh yeah, and although that was a maneuver that we don't often or have never seen before, Angel, the veteran that she is, found a way to get out of it as soon as she possibly could.
And yeah, hitting Larissa now with a monkey flip. Look at just with her leg strength alone, pushing Larissa almost like halfway across the ring.
Yeah, definitely, if not more so. Flipping over.
Huge DDT
with a little bit of a tilt-a-whirl.
Exactly, for the pin, and still this match continues, which both of these women have a lot to prove. It's Larissa trying to make her way back to the title scene, and same goes for Angel, maybe trying to even go after the World Championship.
Yes, exactly. It is one thing to be the Hellcats champion, no disrespect to that title and its lineage in any right, but the Sirens World Championship is definitely the pinnacle of this division when it comes to singles competition.
Exactly, and it looks like Larissa, I think she's getting mad. She bounces off the ropes, and huge drop kick right to the head of Angel. She quickly gets up for it. Enziguri.
Yeah, she kept it going there. I think almost knew the Angel was going to get up, not able to maybe connect all of the drop kick like she had intended to.
And
whatever
so
the trifecta
Angel,
of that was going to be. She saw it
and
coming. Oh!
Quick cross body by Angel, showing off that leg strength again.
Oh, yeah, definitely. As you can see, Larissa definitely got rocked by that one. She kind of pulls herself up into the corner.
Right,
oh, those double spears there from Angel.
And she
faked her out a little bit.
And we're getting a little stink face here. Oh my god.
A bit unorthodox, but still, I guess, effective nonetheless. You can see Larissa kind of stumbling forward there.
I guess so. Jeez, and
Angel having a bit of fun, to say the least, here with our audience as she keeps on the offense here with Larissa.
Yeah, and I think we know what that gesture means. Maybe kiss my, you know what.
Yeah, I think that she got a little bit of a taste of it with that stink face, no pun intended, but needless to say, Larissa looks like she's got a bit of life in her now.
Oh, again with these cross bodies, quickly pouncing on Angel, and getting a series of chops now. Excuse me, there is Larissa now with a throat chop, bringing Angel Warren to the ground.
Oh yeah, she got all of that one there. Grabbed a hold of the leg again.
And we got an Achilles hold right now, putting all the pressure right there at the bottom of the foot of Angel. And this is not a good position that she wants to be in. She's not near the ropes enough to get the rope break. She quickly gets out of it again.
Regardless, the way she got out of that one might have dealt more damage than Larissa inflicted to her. Oh!
Yeah, maybe,
she's going for something there, but Larissa caught her there with that forearm and just completely shut her down. Oh! That signature, oh my god, bicycle kick.
That might have knocked her out, and only a 2 count. And these two women are still fighting out.
And the Angel going for it again, maybe to see if that Larissa kicked out was a fluke, but no, she stays in this one.
Wow, and again, these two women just jockeying for position, though. This match definitely means a lot to both of the self-confidence of both women.
Yes, exactly. Both of these two women being a fan favorite, so I don't know if maybe that's a subconscious in both of their minds, but needless to say, it has not not merited for any remorse from either of these women, as they've just been laying it into one another.
Oh, exactly. And Larissa getting right back up and going on the offense again with these huge forearm smashes. She throws Angel off the ropes, and going around, bringing her down with an arm drag and a huge drop kick.
I think that one definitely caught all of that one.
Definitely, and this is not the position that Angel Warren wants to be in this matchup, because we know that when Larissa gets a full head of steam, she usually ends up winning her matches.
Oh, and throwing her across the ring here. Oh, looks like she's going for those crossbodies once again.
And huge haluva kick out of nowhere from the ropes.
I think maybe she thought she was going to go for the second crossbody again, but faked her out. And either way, Angel 2 count, just barely putting in all of her energy to kick out on that one.
And she's sizing up Angel for something in the corner. This does not look good.
Oh no, as you can see her creeping towards her.
And looking for a huge buzzsaw kick almost. And spear,
signature spear! You see her put away a lot of people. Is Larissa going to be another one? And she sure is. Angel Warren pulling off the victory here in Tokyo, Japan.
Wow. That was a huge spear, literally out of nowhere. Just catching Larissa by surprise as she looked like she was going for a buzzsaw kick. And Angel Warren, this is definitely a huge monumental moment for her, and maybe having her push for another championship reign.
We'll definitely have to see. As you can see, they're both here. Maybe a sign of respect. And it sure is. The great display by these two women. What a performance. Congratulations to Angel, and good luck next time, Larissa.
are back, ladies and gentlemen, right here in Tokyo, Japan. The TKS Sirens roster has been taken over tonight. And it's not going to be anything different now as Rachel Reigns makes her way to the ring.
Absolutely, and we are expecting to see one absolutely monumental main event here in the Ryōgoku Sumo Hall with the Sirens World title on the line, and Rachel Reigns and Julianna definitely are no stranger to one another, having worked alongside and against each other many times back and forth in the past. You know, I guess you could say they have a love-hate relationship for one another, but, you know, tonight, regardless of how they feel towards one another, it's all for the gold, and Rachel has been looking to capture it for some time, even extending back to when Larissa still had the title in her grasp, back at Access to Powers.
Oh, no, exactly. Rachel Reigns has always been at least fingertips away from that TKS Sirens World Championship. And now tonight, she has another chance to finally claim the gold and add to her huge long list of accolades and achievements that she has done over however so many years that she's been here, not just in TKS, but in the wrestling industry.
Yes, exactly. As absolutely long of a list Rachel has, we cannot take anything away from Julianna whatsoever, although her, you know, maybe her accolades don't extend too far out from Total Knockout Society. As of this moment, we cannot argue that she is one of the most impressive champions we've ever seen with the possession of the Sirens World title.
Oh no, exactly. That Julianna, she is just a master manipulator of sorts, that she just seems that she's always at least 2 steps ahead of not just her opponents, but it seems like this whole roster that somehow she has brought them all into this huge game of hers, and she always ends up on top.
Yes, she certainly does, and we're going to have to see if tonight can serve her the same grace that she is used to in the past, because she definitely has her work cut out for her here. But, you know, like I say all the time, I don't have the best memory, but if it does serve me right, I do believe that Julianna has definitely had her fair share of wins over Rachel, so we're going to have to see maybe if that plays a role in whether or not she's going to have the same success tonight.
Exactly, and as again, we get another look right here at the TKS Sirens Championship.
As all four, as you can see, the 2 women are being acquainted with the title.
And this Japanese crowd loving Rachel Reigns as she gets a good standing ovation by these fans right here. And it seems that
exactly.
These fans are really indifferent to Julianna, to say the least.
Yes, exactly. But whether you love or hate her, you gotta respect her. You gotta respect both of these women. Rachel Reigns being an international superstar in the wrestling industry, and Julianna, who is definitely known for her success, not here in Japan, but she has picked up success in places such as China and various places throughout the United States, and, you know, the countless international stops that TKS has made in the past. So we'll definitely have to see if her success will continue here in this first time ever Tokyo, Japan. The Sirens World title is being defended.
Exactly right here. 2 decorated women's competitors right here. Collar type, and Rachel Reigns winning it right now, getting her in with a wrist lock. And bringing it down into a hammer lock now.
Yeah,
that smaller
definitely
size
showing Julianna she's no joke here.
Exactly, and as I was about to say, using her smaller size to her advantage to really just get behind Julianna. And again, another wrist lock by Rachel Reigns. Oh, yanking on it. Oh,
this time going to bring her down, it looks like.
Oh yeah, bringing her down, you know, taking one leg from under her. And
Oh, Julianna shoving her off this time, though.
And, Julianna got her by the throat.
I don't think she appreciated that at all. God.
Yeah, I don't
right
think
on the
so
back
at all.
of the head there. I think it bounced off that bottom rope, maybe.
Oh my, yeah, we just see Julianna just stomping on Rachel Reigns, and now using that heel again to just hit her right in the abdomen. And,
God, and keeping on the offense. Handful of hair there.
You just slamming the back of her head right into the mat. That does not feel good at all, ladies and gentlemen. And now Julianna has all the momentum. At least I thought she did.
Thought so, yeah. You might have spoken a little too soon there, Brad, as Rachel looks to turn it around now. The fireman's carry in the corner. Oh, some strikes of her own here. Those elbows really hitting all of Julianna.
Oh, exactly. Throwing off the ropes and hitting her with that lucha libre arm drag and
Fireman's carry of her own here.
Oh, exactly. Oh, kick to the gut and we've seen this before with Julianna. Huge knees and another hair toss.
Yeah, a handful of hair once again there from Julianna, just slinging her opponent around disrespectfully.
Exactly, and just bringing the momentum back into her favor. She brings now Rachel into the ropes, and it looks like she's just taking the leg from right under Rachel range, and we're gonna have to see if that plays into maybe if Rachel changes her style up, and the match is Julianna just hitting her right in the kidneys. And
beautiful display there from Julianna, maybe showing off a little bit that she can keep up with Rachel. Might have taken a little bit out of her though there. She fell to one knee.
Yeah, that was a beautiful Russian leg sweep, and that was a vicious and very ugly knee smash by Julianna, but only a 2 count.
Yeah, nothing fancy about that one. All textbook knee strike there, but wasn't able to keep Rachel down. As you can see now, she just kind of does what she does best and gets in the mind of her opponents.
No, exactly. You just have to wonder what Julianna was just said to Rachel, and it looks like she was going to kick the dirt on her, but Julianna hitting her that huge tuck knee right to the chin. And I'm surprised that Rachel could even kick out.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think she should have just let Julianna go ahead and taunt away, because I think in the end she got the brunt of it.
Exactly. Rachel finding life, and huge jumping clothesline. And we've seen this before.
She's keeping it going.
Snap mirror with the legs, showing off that athletic ability as now she keeps sizing up Julianna for something else. Bringing her to her feet now. And
crossing the arms, it looks like straitjacket fashion.
And
Hangman's neck breaker.
Wow, you don't see that a lot from Rachel Reigns, but that definitely, I thought I was gonna say, did the job. So I thought that might have been it. Maybe Rachel thought that was it too. A little, excuse me there, showing a little frustration.
Exactly, catching the leg there, Julianna is, but Rachel catching the arm, it looked like.
Exactly, bringing Julianna back to her feet. And I think we're seeing another straight jacket variation with a backstabber now.
Yeah, definitely. She got all of that one in there, tying up the arm now. Looks like we got a bit of a crossface here.
Right here, she has that left arm locked in, which, that's the one that she's been working on for most of the matchup, making it a little more difficult on Julianna, but she finds a way out of it.
Vicious snapmare there from Julianna to get Rachel off of her. As you can see, she's just kind of stalking her opponent.
Another huge
to the
knee.
shoulder. You can see Rachel's body just drops lifelessly to the mat after that one.
And we got a camel clutch applied, a variation of it by Julianna, putting all of her weight on the back of Rachel, but looks like she's fighting out of it. And Julianna just slams her back down to the floor with a pin.
Yeah, at least we thought so. Very close count there. And as you can see, Julianna a little bit frustrated.
Definitely frustrated.
Rachel.
Rachel
with the
finding
top
a way
rope,
out.
she goes able to catch herself. Excuse me, Julianna able to catch herself, but now Rachel catches her. Elbows to the back. We've seen this before.
Huge backstabber by Rachel Reigns. Now just really focusing on that abdomen area.
God. The kick there from Rachel just taking Julianna down. She keeps it going here, it looks like.
And staying on top of it now, in and out with a huge knee to the, looks like the side of the head.
Very close 2 count there. Looked like going for one of those vicious kicks, but to no avail here.
Talk about a vicious kick. That could have knocked her out. And Rachel's somehow finding a way to kick out of that one.
Yeah, that was as close as it could possibly get. Bouncing off that middle rope, it looked like, after that spin kick from Julianna. Oh, and in the corner now. Foot choke.
Yeah, using those long legs to her advantage and using that size advantage that she clearly has over Rachel. Well, Rachel finding a way out of that with that little room to breathe that she had. And picking her up now.
Tree of Woe positioning here. Oh, Primal Scream. Could be setting up for something big here. Off the ropes and... Oh!
Huge double knees.
Yeah, Meteora, while Julianna was hanging upside down, could put her away here. Oh, 2 3/4.
You got to start thinking now. This is in the late moments of this match. You got to wonder, both these women are thinking, what do I got to do to end? The other one is Rachel bounces off the ropes and jumps in the air to hit Julianna with a huge knee drop.
Oh, she's got hold of the arm here, it looks like. That left arm, once again, you mentioned before.
Oh, big kick right to the back of Julianna that she's been focusing on as well. And another kick out by Julianna, which we usually don't say this, but Julianna has been showing some great amount of toughness in this match so far.
She's definitely been taking it to Rachel just like she's been taking it to her. Another kick out there after the kicks to the back, if you notice. She's been keeping them up consecutively.
Oh, she definitely has. And again, another one.
Oh, that one with a little bit more force than the other two, though, it seemed.
And, you know, we gotta be careful. Julianna needs to be careful because these kicks, you know, definitely, because your kidneys are back there, and one of those swift kicks could definitely bruise one of them, and then that's gonna make it much more painful for Julianna. She finds a way out.
Oh God, an arm wringer of her own, but takes Rachel all the way down. Oh, swinging neck breaker. Beautiful display there from Julianna. She keeps on the offense. Oh, God, scraping the face there with the bottom of her boot. I don't think she got the heel in there, but I think the platform itself was bad enough. Oh.
Yeah, she got her good enough. Now the referee checking on Rachel Reigns and wondering if she's going to be able to continue. And right afterwards, oh my God.
Got that roundhouse kick connecting 100%. Oh, but to no avail. A weak kick out there from Rachel.
Definitely. But quickly getting away up and huge knee.
Completely turning that momentum around and right a knee to the face.
And now face
pressure
off the ropes and huge. Looks like the shin right to the side of the head of Julianna, and again another primal scream by Rachel Reigns. You know, this
we gotta
could be
remember
her
the Sirens
moment.
Championship is on the line.
Exactly, this could be her moment right here to add another championship to the trophy case.
Oh, out of the corner.
And looks like she's going for a frog splash out of that rolling thunder, but Julianna saw it coming and no. Huge DDT. With the pin too, and this could be it.
And just like that, Julianna Kanchi retains her Sirens World Championship in, to no surprise, amazing fashion. That absolutely brutal DDT that put away so many opponents, doing the same for Rachel Reigns here tonight. That ended with an Akanchi it's all in the name. Well, as always, we were very happy to be here to commentate all of these amazing matches. I'm Kane Michael.
And I'm Brad Maple.
And we're signing off from here in Ryōgoku Sumo Hall in Tokyo, Japan. We'll see you next time on Aftershock.